Neyo just retaliated against his wife, and you guys probably wouldn't believe what he did to her. Neyo just got revealed by his wife, and their marriage has gotten even messier because everyone is making fun of them. Welcome to today's video. Why did Neyo accuse his wife of exposing him? What exactly did she reveal? Please remember to like and share this video. Don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to our channel to receive updates on fresh and intriguing content. Neyo is back at this again, and so this time he has been accused of having an extramarital affair with his wife. This is unsurprising to anyone since we have known for many years that Neyo is a dirtbag and deserves a place on the streets. I doubt if he was ever in a relationship where he was not suspected of having an extramarital affair. That man creates fantastic music, but his love life is a complete mess since he can never hold it in his underpants and he enjoys switching up his relationships. The worst instance of him being caught cheating, in my opinion, involved him and his former girlfriend, Moneta. For nearly 4 years, they were together, and during all 4 of those years, Neyo slept on her. I find it sort of amusing that he cheated on Moneta with one of his side women, Crystal, who is now his wife, but we'll get to that drama in a minute. Neyo and Moneta delivered 2 children as a result, and rumors in the streets have it that he urged her to have her tubes tied after they both decided they were happy with the 2 they had had and didn't want any more babies. In order to prevent Neyo from cheating on her and getting Crystal pregnant, she went right ahead and had her tubes tied. You cannot even begin to contemplate having your tubes shut just for him to conceive someone else. So he really did Monica dirty. Neyo married Crystal in 2016, when Moneta decided to reduce her losses. So sure, Crystal was purportedly Neyo's sidekick, yet Neyo was seeing her even as he was engaged to Moneta. Yet for some reason, Crystal had the idea that she wouldn't be taken advantage of. I'm not sure why she stumbled upon this, because I find it humorous. I'm sorry, but if he betrayed you with someone else, he will undoubtedly do so with you again. Anyway, rumor has it that Neyo has already been having extramarital affairs both before and during their 6 years of marriage with Crystal. He always brought a woman with him when he was on the road performing or going to the clubs. But, if you see what I mean, they were doing much more than simply talking. Crystal has apparently had enough of the scenario because she has divorced Yo and has filed for divorce. When she published this long post on her Instagram, it was the first sign that something wasn't right, and after reading it, you can clearly see how furious she was. 8 years of lies and deception, 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and my husband with numerous women who sell their bodies to him unprotected, every single one of them, she stated. Neyo was diving in this area unprotected, and I must admit that I find it perplexing that folks still do this. The bare minimum you could be doing if you were planning to cheat on your partner was to act responsibly. In addition to harming her psychologically, he was also endangering her physically because he might have undoubtedly given her herpes or another of the nasty diseases that are proliferating on all these streets. It's indeed safe, if not for them, then for you. Okay, Neyo is totally in the wrong here. But anyhow, Crystal went on to say that, "I am heartbroken and disgusted. It is an understatement to ask me to stay and accept it. It is the mentality of a narcissist. I chose me. I chose my happiness and health and my respect. I gained 3 beautiful children out of this, but nothing else but wasted years in heartache. I ask that you all stop sending me videos or information of him cheating, because what he does is no longer my concern. I am not a victim. I am choosing to stand tall with my head held high. If someone can't love you the way you deserve, then it's up to you to love yourself. I wish him nothing but the best." Well, I feel sorry for her a little bit since no one wants to be cheated on, particularly not when the cheater exposes herself to various diseases. However, I truly don't accept her claim that she was unaware that Neyo was cheating on her because it was widely known among the fanbase, and they were all aware of it for years. She cheated on Neyo, but that does not mean she's willing to let Neyo cheat on her. I truly admire her for being brave enough to leave the scenario that no longer provides for her. However, things became a little more interesting when Crystal revealed that Neyo had fathered a child by his side piece. The saucy thing came once she disclosed that Neyo had had a baby outside of their wedding, and she had recently discovered it. You guys, this is so crazy because how were they living together in the same house, and he kept it a secret that he had gone and gotten another woman pregnant? She submitted divorce documents and disclosed that she had been kept separate since July 22, 2022. She asked for sole custody of their 3 children, joint legal custody, child maintenance, and alimony, all the usual things. I consider that the fact that he was raising a child outside is what really shattered her. Therefore, I believe that the baby, and not exactly the reality that he cheated, was the true deal breaker in this situation. However, fans have sided with Clown and Crystal, and no one is on her side. Because everyone is blaming her for not recognizing the warning signs when it came to the treatment he gave Moneta. A fan posted saying, Neyo cheated and dumped Mary side chick Crystal Smith. Then almost immediately he turned her into a side chick again. Crystal had jumped on a train rat thinking it would be a good ride. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them. Another fan went into posting something saying that Neil's wife is saying he's a narcissist on egg, like she didn't marry a man that encouraged Moneta Shot to have her tubes tied, so they wouldn't have any more kids while he went on to have more children with Crystal. We hear you, Crystal, but you're 8 years late to the realization. The most bizarre aspect of this whole situation, though, is that you actually quite liked Crystal's post when she called him out. You could be thinking, oh, it's not that arrogance and lack of regard for me, it's just a sign of how unapologetic he truly is. Crystal was correct to call him a narcissist. Neyo has nonetheless spoken out about the split and has somehow fallen out of favor for doing so. He stated, "For the sake of our children, my family and I will work through our challenges behind closed doors. Personal matters are not meant to be addressed and dissected in public forums. I simply ask that you please respect me and my family's privacy at this time." I just think it's absurd how he was able to criticize his wife for venting their resentments and declaring that she was divorcing him. He is the reason for the split in the first place, because there would be no need to air him out if he had not even cheated. Additionally, sources claim that he's been furious at Crystal for humiliating him and attempting to ruin his name. Who's going to explain to him that he's single-handedly been able to ruin his reputation? On the other hand, Crystal has been imitating Khloe Kardashian by sharing a number of fiery photos along with motivational remarks. You are aware of how Khloe feels each time we learn that Tristan has cheated on her once more. As an illustration, Crystal shared this image with the description, "Sugar and spice, you'll miss the days when I was nice." Then another with the phrase, "Smile through it all," and yet another with the statement, "One man, one kind of woman." Crystal seemed to be making the most of her life despite the criticism she was receiving. She is trying her best to move on, but if I'm being completely honest, I believe there is a chance she will still decide against filing for divorce, given that it is not the very first time they have fallen for the divorce trap. Neyo had requested a divorce in 2020, but when they rekindled their nuptials earlier this year, they opted against proceeding. Who knows, they may decide to resolve issues during this period as well. Do you believe the divorce drama will continue? Alternatively, will Crystal relent and give him another chance?